Welcome back to the late game. That is a look. Where did that thing come from? Shh. Stay close. I think it saw us. Yep. That's gonna be terrifying. Alright. So here we are. This is the next chapter in the story. And it's gonna introduce us to a completely different set of characters. And, yeah, it's pretty much just gonna drop us right in media res. So, alright. Deployment happens before battle. Click your units, Rook and Olette, to deploy them within the blue squares. So let's put Rook in front of his daughter. He's gonna take the brunt. That said, they are archers, so you do kind of want to keep them in the back. Alright. Click to see their abilities. So Mark Prey does 1 arm damage, armor probably, and all allies within range automatically attack the target, which is fantastic. And then she is Thread the Needle. Hit all units between the archer and target in a straight line, +1 to armor damage. And bonus damage to targets who have lost armor if the archer has not moved, which is gonna be fantastic. Okay. Oh, and he can move through allies. That's helpful. So how far do you see you can go 5 squares away with your attack. Alright, so let's move you 2, 3, 4, 5. How far are you gonna move? Well, close enough probably. Let's attack you. Oh, didn't get close enough. Nuts. Okay, well that's fine. You can't come to us yet. Neener, freaking neener. Alright, how far can you attack? You can attack the same distance, but you can't attack something right next to you. Okay, well that's less than helpful. Definitely want you to be well away from this guy, so let us see. Can you, in fact, attack him? You can. Good. Let's start whittling down his armor. Quickly. Well, as quickly as possible. Alright. And some additional damage would be nice. Could mark the prey, but first we want to get rid of his... Yeah, definitely want to get rid of his armor, since his armor is still the equal of her strength. So we're going to drop that armor a bit further. And you're gonna hurt me a lot. Yep, okay. That said, now since she's not gonna move, she's gonna be able to really mess this guy's world up. Boom goes the dynamite. Alright. Okay, now you're breaking the armor. Little late. Little late. And that's Jenga. Alright. Less renowned, but that's fine. There was only one of them. Alright. Was that a Dredge? Alette looks calm, but you can tell her heart is about to beat right out of her chest. It was. Let me see. Are you hurt? No, I'll be fine. When the Dredge attacked your cart and the Yox bolted, it spilled most of your supplies. You can see more dark figures moving through the trees when you glance that direction. All that food. That's the last we're going to get before winter. What do we do? Don't run. Let me think. And first really difficult choice. If we hurry, we can gather them before more Dredge appear. Do you think you can handle more of them? Oh man. Want to gather at least something. Especially if we're going to need to get out of here in a hurry. If there's a lot of them, we're going to need the supplies. I can see them in the trees. Are you sure about this? No. We have to try. Be quick. Alette calms the ox while you frantically toss supplies back into the cart. More dredge emerge, but you manage to get the cart moving again before they can close in. The colossal figures slowly recede into the distance. Additional supplies, those will be helpful. Supplies represent food and other goods to keep everyone alive on the road. When supplies are gone, people will start to die of starvation. The more people are in the caravan, the faster the supplies will diminish. And here we start getting into the true meat and potatoes of this game. Everything is a resource. Everything. Your heroes, the people in your caravan, the warriors in your caravan, the supplies, your renown, your willpower, your health, your armor, everything is a resource and has to be spent only at the utmost of need, or you will all die. And what's more is you'll probably starve to death just before getting into town. That's the kind of game this is. You can see how many days of supplies you have left on the travel display at the top of the screen. Most towns will have supplies to sell, as well as a few items. Much smaller caravan, as you can see. Alright. Oh, and morale. Let's not forget morale. That's a resource as well. And it is quite fascinating the way the writers managed to make these two completely separate storylines intertwine. That is as far as I've gotten,
I never
and that's
expected to see the Dredge with my own eyes.
gonna be quiet now.
What happened in the north? Already we see more between the trees as we approach our home, and Alette grips my hand tight. We must find Ivor.
Oh, you do? Oh, wait, no, that looks like people. But it might be... No, that's a Dredge. Huh! You do actually, in fact, see Dredge in the... So, but yeah, eventually these two storylines intertwine, and that's the only spoiler I'm giving, but the way that they do is fantastic. And it's crazy good writing. I am so impressed by this game. And it sounds like they're taking the time to really bring this level of refinement to the second one as well. And I hear there's a third one planned, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what they do with this world. Ivor! The enormous varl in question towers over the men in the training field. He squints as you approach. Already back, Huntmaster? I thought you'd be tomorrow. Dredge. Everywhere. Dredge? How'd they get through Greyhorn? Must have broken through the fort. The fighters nearby have stopped sparring. They gather around you. Damn it! They'll be here soon if they're not already. You hear screams. From the outskirts, people are running towards the Great Hall. Ivor turns to one of the older boys in his group of fighters. Eagle, take Alette to the Great Hall. Tell the chieftain what's happening. The rest of you gather up as many people as you can. Come on, Alette. No, wait. I want to help. Let them fight, Ivor. Why not invite some goats to join us, too? You're asking for dead kids. I won't let anything happen to her. They'll have to deal with it sooner or later, Ivor. What now? Eggle, keep your shield up. We just hold them off until everyone's inside, then we figure out what to do next. More shouts draw your attention to some houses atop a nearby hill. Dead kids, huh? Nice. Nice. You realize they're standing right next to you. Like, right next to you. Dick. Sure enough, Dredge are gathering in number. Fear threatens to bubble over into panic. How long do we need to keep this up, you ask? Ivor shakes his head unknowingly. That's a bad sign. Alright, units move in the order you place them from left to right. This initiative order is very important when setting up strategies. For example, put archers after melee units so that they can stay safe behind your heavy hitters. Drag the unit icons, so on and so forth. Alright. Well, kinda want to be able to set up a... This guy's a shield bearer. So I want to be able to set up a defensive line quickly. Let's put her at the end. Yeah. Yeah. Shielder, shieldy, striker, shielder, striker. Yeah. I like this. This'll work. Well, we'll make it work. Or we'll die. That's definitely a distinct... that's a lot of them. Okay. We'll make this work. Gonna have to. Okay, so let's put you... Let's put you right up front. Put you right next to them. You can move through allied units, so yeah. And then you well in the back for maximum protection. There we go. Alright. Let's immediately... Ooh, battering ram. Knock adjacent unit up to 4 tiles for 1 armor damage, plus 1 per unit they pass through. Alright, well that wouldn't exactly be super useful in this instance, but it's good to know it's there. Okay. Immediately knock down his ability to do damage a little. I wouldn't mind that, actually. Yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. No, wait, what am I doing? Okay. Focus fire, bring them down quickly. In fact, let's just mark him. See if we can't pop him immediately. Why? Why? What? It's 1 armor damage, and all allies within range automatically attack the target. He was right there. He was right there. Okay. Alright. Fine. Cool. Fine. What's your ability? Ooh, yeah. Stonewall. Good. Let's actually move you right up there as well. And make you an appetizing target, and then punish him for it. Not doing a damn thing. That's right. Okay, so we are actually gonna have to... Can I attack? Nope. Okay, so I'm gonna have to move you up a little bit. Don't want to move you up that close, though. Can I attack you? Can't attack you. Oh well. Can attack you, though. Drop you down a little bit more. Yeah, definitely want to deal with these guys as quickly as possible over here. That way, when the big guy gets to us, it's not as much of an issue. Okay. Well, let's just finish you, shall we? There you go. Well, not too bad, I suppose. Okay, so why didn't that work? Did I not use it? I guess I must not have used it. Oh, you have to be right up next to him. Okay, well, let's do that then. Let's mark this guy. Alright. Now we can maybe start really whittling him down. let's deal with some of his armor. Wait, can I do more armor damage to him? No. Oh. Damn it. Gotta remember not to click on the button again to cancel it. It seems so obvious when you think of it that way, doesn't it? Okay, can I maybe attack him? Gonna need to pop his armor down as quickly as possible. Now that he's here, just gonna have to deal with him. Oh, you actually do 2 armor break damage, which is nice. 3 if I bump it up a little bit, so that'll be nice. That'll be handy. Oh, starting to get into his health, are you? Well, that's not very nice at all. Let's mark the prey again, and this time, hopefully, it'll actually deal with him. Aha! Down he goes. Alright, now we have the opportunity to really seriously mess with these guys. Oh, Oh, I guess that wasn't too bad. Okay. Well, drop his health a little. Keep him from doing quite as much damage. Oh, no, I put you in the wrong spot. Okay, let's... How am I gonna make this work? So you're next, so kind of need to keep you there. Unless, can I actually... I think I might actually be able to put you down. So, down you go. Ah! Alright. Yeah, you're not gonna do much. So it's time for you to haul ass out of there. Can you still attack him? Nope. Damn it. Did that wrong. Oh, and turn. You can come over here. Can you hurt him? Not a whole lot. Alright, so... Let's hurt you a bit, so that when you inevitably go after my archer... Oh, wait a minute. But you can't. You can't yet. Okay, so I can bring her over here. And continue to whittle you down a bit. I really need to keep using the willpower. There's really no reason not to. Alright, let's dissuade you from attacking my injured hunter over here. In fact, let's see if we can't really make it difficult on you. Resting isn't going to give you anything. But there's not a whole lot that you would really want to do right now either, so... Alright, let's bring him back into the fight. Stonewall might not be a bad idea here. But no. We could just keep going like this for forever, or we can actually end the fight. And I think that's probably a good idea. Let's just end the fight. Stop pussyfooting around and just deal with this guy. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that'll work. Attack him. Drop his armor a bit more. Well, if that didn't make things go a little screwy. Why did that make things go straight? Is there some reason why he can't go through there anymore? That makes me think bug. Buggity, bug. Yeah, you're gonna attack my archer now, aren't you? Awesome. Oh, no, you're actually going to make a pretty silly mistake. Okay, I'll take it. Can't. Oh well, that's fine. I don't mind. Don't mind it at all. Let's give her some experience. Wahoo! Time to take a drink. They'll think before ever crossing our path. Unless they're dead. Yay! Nobody went down. Alright. Difficulty. Combat can be unforgiving. Don't hesitate to change the difficulty of battle if it leaves you frustrated or you find yourself needing a tougher challenge. And I just might. Some of the later combats get truly ridiculous in their difficulty, in my opinion. And let's face it, I'm here for the story, not the difficulty. But I'll keep it at this difficulty as long as it doesn't, as it suggests, get super frustrating. Don't worry, you can change the difficulty at any time, and it has no effect on the story or the choices you make. A black horde is forming at the tree line. Enough of this, says Ivor, glancing over his shoulder. We're going back. Then adds, Rook, I'm doing one more check of the houses around here. See if you can find anyone. Keep watch. As you turn to head back, a colossus appears around the side of the house. It silently looms over Alette, its face an expressionless stony mask more terrifying than any roar it may have produced. Time seems to slow as it pulls back its enormous mace. No! Shoot it! As though second nature, you knock an arrow. Alette is standing directly between you and the dredge, making the shot perilous at best. If you're off by a few inches... No, it's second nature. You're clearly handy with an arrow, bow and arrow. I've shot bows and arrows. You can thread... Well, not thread a needle, but you can get surprisingly accurate with it. Stop thinking, shoot the damn thing. Let go, second passes like an eternity. The arrow bounces off the dredge's face, inches away from what you think is an eye. It recoils, then turns upon Alette again. Crap! Egil rushes to her side. Oh, good. Ivor throws himself between them, catching the mace on his shield, and returns the favor, crushing the dredge's head with his shield point. When the dust settles, you can see that everyone is all right. Let's get out of here, says Ivor, as he goes to check the last few houses nearby. Rook, see if you can find any more survivors and meet me in front of the hall. Can I get anything from the market? Could probably use some supplies right about now. Okay, so you're spending renown to get supplies. Supplies would be helpful. About 19 renown. That'd bring me down 20 days worth of supplies. That would give us a good head start. Wonder why they're having me actually buy supplies from the town we're going to be evacuating, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay. Healer. But a little bit of padding could be the difference between +1 armor. Warrior's Oath. +1 willpower. Studded pommel. That would be nice. But I would like to be able to level up my guy too, so... No, we're gonna go with some extra supplies. But that's about it. Again, resource management. Heroes, let's update my heroes. I don't have any... Ooh, do I? I do have an item. Look at that. What is that? +1 armor, strength, and willpower. Nice. Who can I give this to? Armor, strength, willpower. Well, wants me to give it to her, but that... I mean, it makes sense, but really that is such a terrible place to go for it. So we're going to assume that Eagle having saved her, she then gifts him with that. Yeah. Because that makes much more sense. So much more sense. Okay. So I can promote him, or I can promote Rook. Who's going to be my VIP? No. Always want the tank to be doing good. So, alright. Alright. Oh, I suppose I can promote both of them. Never mind. That's helpful. Alright. So what could he do with? A little bit of extra exertion? Nah, maybe. The ability to bust down armor quickly. That's gonna be handy. Yeah. Super handy, in fact. But then also, he's a tank. So, want to keep him tanky. Alright. And then we can go back and level up Rook as well. Promote. Promote. Yes, promote. Okay. So. What's going to be a good idea for you? The exertion, give you the ability to bust down armor a little bit, which would be nice. Give you the ability to spend a little bit more willpower. Give you some more health and strength, so you're doing more damage. That'll be handy. In order to use your best ability, you do have to get up close and personal, so we're going to give you a little bit of armor to make you a little more survivable when you're doing the up close and personal routine. And, you know, I still have some renown. So, since there's not as much of a time crunch as the score would lead you to believe, maybe we can actually... a little bit of extra armor and a little bit of extra supplies. Who's getting the armor? You know who's getting the armor? The tank is getting the armor. Okay. Yeah, I feel pretty good about that. Okay. Now let's see what they want to do. You find anyone? A few. Sent them inside. Gods, this is bad. I'm out of practice, Rook. Look, as long as I've known you, you've always wormed your way out of talking about Dredge. This would be the time to start talking. I can tell you they rarely stop for rest. The sooner we leave, the better. They'll follow us until we're tripping over tired women and children. Then they'll attack. Even after we're wiped out, they'll keep coming, trampling corpses in their wake. There's no end to them. How did anyone survive the Great Wars? Ask the Menders, I wasn't there. But I know you've fought your fair share. Yeah, I've killed enough slag for one lifetime. That's why you're going to save us now. Don't lay that on me. Come on, let's get inside. Great Hall. Rook, thank the gods you've made it. The Great Hall is an utter din, filled as it is with dozens of terrified families. Don't stop worrying yet. I haven't. What in the depths is going on? Dredge milling around, ransacking houses. The chieftain's wife finds you, pushing through the crowd. They must know we're here. Why haven't they attacked? Don't know. I wouldn't expect it to last. I've made some decisions, but tell me straight. What would you both do in my place? I'd have left by now. They're already outside the doors. Not so easily done, Rook. Not so easily done, Rook? Ugh. There's no way we're gonna hold off an army of Dredge forever. It's not a decision I care to make, true, but you know, someone's got a point. They've got a point. Trust Ivor on this. The chieftain sighs a deep and heavy breath, slumping. He looks years older. I imagined us fighting back and saving the town, but nonsense. Ivor's right, of course. We can't just wait to be slaughtered. Where do we go? If Dredge are coming down from the north, Frostvelder to the west, it's close and it has walls. I intend to be free of Skogr in one push. Nobody left behind. I wouldn't. If they follow us, we're done. What would you suggest? Let me create a distraction, then go. I'll catch up on the road to Frostvelder. Oh, man. He is confident, and I did trust him earlier. But, you know what? What if we set the town on fire? Oh, man. Salt the earth? Do these guys even need to eat? Well, they were carrying away cows, and they were carrying away the deer that we had shot. So, yeah, assuming they do need to eat. Oh, do we abandon the storehouse? If we have to, we'd be leaving behind everything but the supplies you brought, Rook. On the other hand, Frostvelder is at least a week away. I'm not sure we've got that much food. I've got 20 days worth right now, but that's just for me and my daughter, so it'll be cutting it close. If we're saddled with heavy carts, it'll be almost impossible to outpace the Dredge. And if we run out of food before we get to Frostvelder, it won't matter how many escape. I still say let me handle the Dredge. Oh, man. Okay, can't afford to leave the food behind. Ivor usually knows what he's talking about. You know, no, I backed his play once, in for a penny, in for a pound. Chieftain thinks for a long moment. I didn't ask for advice just to ignore it. Promise you're not throwing away your lives on this. That wasn't part of my plan, Ivor. Nope. Then I'm coming with you. That catches you by surprise. Chieftain rubs his chin but doesn't argue. From the training she's given Alette, you've no doubt she can handle a bow. Fine, I'll get the townspeople ready. Make your move, Ivor. We'll leave when you're clear. Alright. I want Gil with us, says Ivor. If something happens to us, I need him to tell the chieftain. If Ivor goes off to find him, Alette finds you. I know what you're doing. You have to let me come, she says. Don't leave me. Please, I'll be good. No, you're not coming with me for this, Alette. You can help get people ready. Don't leave me alone, she says, tears in her eyes. It's difficult, but you drag yourself to the door of the Great Hall, resolute that you're making the best decision for her. You step into the town courtyard, where you can already see Dredge in every direction. Ivor starts banging his shield and swearing at them. We kill a few, he shouts, and the rest will follow. You steel yourself for a tough fight. Yep, probably will be. Alright. Oh, Eagle. Good. Good. Could use an extra tank. We're as ready for this as we're going to get, I think. We'll see if I can make this fight quick and then cut the episode. Okay. Alright, so let's again. How far can you go? You can go pretty far. No, I want them to come to us, so we're gonna let them. Yeah, we're gonna let them. How far can you make it? damn it, I don't want you to just sit there for a turn, but you know what? Let them come to us. Yep, let them come to us. Alright. Okay, so yeah, we can start moving in to do some damage. Work him over a bit. Drop his prodigious amounts of armor. 1, 2, 3. Rain of arrows. Rain of arrows. Trap one tile with one arrow, causing strength damage if walked over before next turn. Ooh, I could trap that one. Make it so that anybody... Okay, so he would go next. Who are you? Okay, then you would go. Then you. Then you. You. Okay. Alright. No, okay. Don't need to this turn, so let's just attack him. Let's continue pulling down his armor. Alright. Now we can move him up. A support and a shield wall. Can I batter him? No, I batter him back that way. It might not be a bad idea. After all, who would go next? That guy and that guy. No, really unnecessary. We just continue bringing down... Ooh, actually, you know what? I can do some pretty severe damage to him at this point. Lower his ability to hurt us before the rest of his pals get here. And there are a few of them. There are definitely a few of them. Alright. Here we go. Okay. They seem a little bit... Yeah, they seem a little bit confused as to what they're actually planning on doing. So let's stonewall here. Yeah, figured that was going to happen, but that's fine. Take down your armor. Works for me. And now we can almost bring you down. No need to spend the willpower. There we go. Stonewall's doing good there. Doing good work. Okay, so next is that. And that guy. Okay. So yeah, time to pull you up a little bit. Gonna lose the shield wall. That was probably a mistake, actually. But not a bad one. Definitely brings him down. Okay. I can't mark you. So we're just gonna... Well, I can't actually do some significant damage to you, though. There's that. Small favors. Let's pull you back a little bit and shield wall again. Because anytime I can cause them to waste an attack is gonna be good. Pull down your... no, there's really no need here, so... Okay, what am I gonna do? What about we move you up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, move you over here, and then trap that square right there. Hey, and now we get to actually really punish you. down your armor a bit. Okay. We can start hurting you. And there we go. That pretty effectively keeps you from advancing the line. I really like that ability. I could do that again, actually. Nope. It's not gonna let me. Alright. So let's pull down your armor. Significantly. Oh, that's handy. That's really handy, in fact. Okay. Everybody's still pretty healthy. Can I? Yep, we can actually myrtleize him. Good. Okay, so yeah, now we can bring him down. Advance the line and ruin them. Good. Good, good, good. Again, no need to spend the willpower there. Bring down your health a little bit so you're not capable of hurting us. Or at least not hurting us as much. And yeah. Just gonna keep dropping them. I feel like Rook's gonna probably raise in rank awfully quickly. But works for me. That worked pretty well, in fact. I am remarkably pleased with how that went, and relatively pleased by how quickly it went, too. So, that said, we're going to end this here. Thank you for joining me in the late game. I'm the Long Game Hunter, and I will see you next time.